Smells like an old train, don't it? Oh, look at it. What's wrong?
No. What?
I bet.
Diesel power meant they no longer needed a turntable. That's when it was moved to TVRM. We spent $105,000 repairing it, and it went back into use on July 4th, 1982. Now this turntable was originally powered by the strength of just 4 men. 4. You may have to turn out. We use a 25 horsepower motor today, but the answer is balance. As the train came onto the table, it was balancing on a 6-foot ball bearing in the center of the table. Once you balance the weight, you're no longer pushing the weight, you're rotating it. So it's rotating right now on the central bearing. You're rotating it all the way around, so it winds up with track 2 here.
She said it used to be pushed by 4 men.
No, it's powered by 4 men in the train. Somebody's in there shoveling coal.
How'd they get in there?
That's what I was wondering.
Is that another train up there going up the hill, kind of like it's...
Oh, we're going out.
It must have already been painted. It looks good, don't it?
Yeah. We're just about there. The battery charge will fly. How about this?
All right, folks, we're just about to pull back into.
This is all women in this one section.
There's strong women in the military. They should at least tell you what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Haley. That's not real hot.
Pretty neat looking though. Two names on it for some reason. Why? Oh, that's an awesome mailbox, ain't it? Is that not even a mailbox? Is she driving that?
Oh, he's driving it with a remote.
Oh.
He's got it fixed up. They both got remotes. Ain't that cool?
Other way.
Yeah, crazy.
This view's probably changed drastically since this house has been here. You know? This is one of them paintings that, you know, they say no matter where you walk, that they're watching you. You know what I'm talking about?
Have you seen Chattanooga with a camera and face?
Always. There's a fireplace right there.
hit the button, turn them on. When you carry them, you're looking for the beeping. And Danforth Chapel on the other side, as well as Patton Chapel right over here, and the bridal dressing room. Now, her name was Anna, and she was a bride. She came to get married here in Danforth Chapel, the smaller chapel on the other side, and ended up getting jilted at the altar. So hopefully we're going to be able to talk to her tonight. She does not like men. She hates me in particular. Hopefully y'all are going to get some good responses from her. I'm going to get your devices turned on and set up, and then I'm going to get our Ovilus on and going, and hopefully we'll get some good stuff from her. So, got it. Many years ago in the late 1800s, a monk actually hung himself here from the bell cord at 3 in the morning because he'd broken a vow, one that's been assumed of celibacy. Now guys, in this spot, you are more than welcome to. You do not have to. We like people to sit down and try to talk to the monk. The reason is he likes to flirt with girls.
More on the top with you, John.
My master? I don't know the one before. Well, alright, that'll work. Good place over there.
No, dear. Is that you?
No, I won't see you go. I want to see you.
Okay then.
Huh? You don't?
What?
You don't want to see him?
Stop, weirdo. Come on.
The things that have been seen here are, of course, Anna, the lady in the white dress. She's been seen on the right front standing and also standing in the middle of the pews. Let me ask before I go any further, did anyone see anything? Okay. The other thing that's been seen is the lady in the black dress. She's been seen actually 3 different places now. The most that it's been recorded, or people on the tour have seen her, she's been sitting in the, not the very back right pew, but one up from that, sitting in the pew, and whenever she's been seen sitting there moving her head side to side. No one ever sees the front of her, they just see the back of her head, and it's a pretty quick glimpse. We've also had quite a few people, including myself, seeing her crawling across the floor. Now when I say crawling across the floor, it's not creepy contortion crawling like Emily Rose, even though that'd be kind of cool. It looks like she's almost looking for something. So she's moving, but she moves very fast. And then about 3 weeks ago, we had someone that saw her. And when they saw her, He said she was standing at the very front of the pews, staring back and like just dove to the side. But when he described what she looked like, that's what everyone else has seen. So that was. I'm gonna ask that in a moment. I'm gonna let y'all actually spread out and explore the cemetery by yourself. That's one area I want you to skip, please. The reason is, one, you're not gonna be able to hear me when I need you to come back. And two, there's not really much there. There's no tombstones, nothing like that. Now from the top of that hill, all the way ranging across to the top over here is Citizen Cemetery, the oldest cemetery in Chattanooga. Definitely check this one out. It runs the entire span of the cemetery from front to back. On the far side,
So,
my name is Donnie. If there's someone here, can you give us your name, please? Wide. Wayne?
Okay, I'm not the only one that thought it said Lloyd.
Is your name Lloyd? It's only yep.
I thought it said yep.
Are you here tonight with us?
Ask.
Or pass. Were you here in the past?
yeah. He wants people to do stuff like this, are you?
It's like it's falling apart, man.
Left side here, see the high point climbing fitness center, see the climbing towers and outside the parking garage. Some people up there now. Anybody want to jump off, climb up and face that parking garage, you're welcome to do that.
That's not what it was.
Get you on the way back.
No,
Now we're mushroom pizza bakery on the left, I'm sure you're all familiar with.
that's a place Garrett likes.
With Ben and Jerry's ice cream here on the immediate left as well. I'm sure you're all familiar with Ben and Jerry's. Because now that's separate too, prior to 1992 and the opening of the aquarium.
Yeah.
Aquarium in front of us here. River Journey was built at a cost of $61 million. It was built with private money. Jack Lipton and the Lyndhurst Foundation built the aquarium. That wealth came from the Coca-Cola bottling industry. But Chattanooga is home of the very first ever Coca-Cola bottling license and bottling plant. The first Coca-Cola bottling plant was built here in downtown Chattanooga in 1904. It's located right here on the left in that red brick building where Ben and Jerry's ice cream is currently located. from the hill boat out. See the red canopies up there, the red white sign. AT&T Field, home to Chattanooga Lookouts, AA baseball team. Lookouts are currently affiliated with the Minnesota Twins. They're off to a good start this year. They won the first half of the Southern League. They won the Northern Division. Last I looked, they were leading the second half as well. They are, of course, in the play. Ready?
Go hard.
All right, we're gonna make a big splash down here, so y'all hang on. Grab your socks. Here we go. Wow. Amazing how gravity works. Well, 652 miles long. Currently, we've probably got about 70 technocraft boat. Designed and built in Australia. It kind of goes back down the river. Also here, Ross's Landing is one of the origination points of the Trail of Tears. If you're not familiar with the Trail of Tears, somewhere around 1838, General Andrew Jackson forcefully removed about 30,000 Indians, mostly Cherokees, from here at Ross's Landing to Oklahoma. General Jackson intended to transport them by riverboat, but he got impatient. You know, wait on a riverboat should let you the foot march by land from here at Ross's Landing to Oklahoma. Of the approximately 30,000-pound boat that passed away, allowed to cascade down all those steps, creating a waterfall effect and a memorial to the Trail of Tears and the 9,000 Indians who lost their lives in a foot march from here to Oklahoma. At the base of the steps, there's also a waiting pool for the children. Because there, of course, is open and free to the public. Of course, the water, I think they're going to get him one way or the other.
Yay!
Nice ticket trails and this high service.
That's the riverboat.
Go up about a mile or so, we'll bring you to the boat. Underneath there, see the white wooden handrails off the white columns. Of course, the top of the 1904 Hunter Mansion. You see the entire mansion from the front side of the museum from Riverfront Parkway. This Hunter Museum itself is a big concrete though, and all the glass is out of the workshop as well. We do have another one, or a coupe, one of them. It might be a coupe. Financing, but didn't do a very good job of due diligence. So there's sets after 7 years. Eden, I'm sorry, Captain Eden. You have your driver's license, Eden? No. Wow. Can I give you a driver's test? See that black button? Oh, Indians. Halo Indians were in this area in the 1600s, about 200 years before the Cherokees. Cherokee Indians also used that cave as a fishing camp. Fishing camps to the river as well. The cave is on the National Park Service records as a historic cave. Also get permission from the National Park Service to explore that cave. Nobody knows how to get permission from the National Park Service, so we're going there anyway. It goes back in there about 12 or 15 yards, open up to a large cavern area. All right, thank you, Edith. Good job there, Captain. Very popular. What's your name? Awesome, Captain. Dalton? Dalton, Georgia. Yeah, Dalton. Alright, I know where Dalton, Georgia is. They're about 18 wide and 28 feet long. When they were built back in 1942, as mentioned earlier, public road speed was 45 miles an hour, in-water speed was 4 miles an hour than operate. Hopefully we have 2 more next year, getting harder and harder. Finding out that you need rebuilt. The railroad downtown, you probably all know, will never float. We bought that from a bar owner in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We use it to carry bar pavement back and forth from the bar to the Green Bay Packers football games at Lambeau Field. During the winter, left there.
With another company, see if it works better than that.
Now it'll open from 11 a.m. 11 p.m. daily.
You hear me? What is that? Metal?
Yeah.